Hey, what's going on, Internet? Xiagax here, coming at you with, well, this is certainly a new game here. I believe this was called Terra Nil. This is something that's, well, it's not out on early access, but this is just a demo of it. So this is kind of like a developer going back to true form here, where we didn't have early access. You're not paying for it. It's just a demo, just to show what it is. And this is a lot of fun. I definitely look it up if you want to try it out yourself. It's on Steam, totally free, and it's super relaxing. I'm not gonna lie. It is. It's something that I was hypnotized a bit by when I first got it. It was being advertised somewhere on Twitter, I think. Maybe it. I don't know if it showed up in E3. I don't know. I didn't actually pay attention to E3 all that much this year. But anyhow, this video here is basically kind of an update, because I got some bad news here. You probably haven't been seeing too much of me as of this year, and that was because I kind of willfully took a break around the holidays. I just thought I needed to take a break for myself after like 6 months of like trying to plug away at Twitch, which I did pretty okay at. I think I'm at about, as of now, I believe I'm like 100 and something. I need to look. It's like 116 followers, which I'm okay with. Just because I was at 130 something, and then Twitch did a bot purge. I'm actually okay with. I'm totally fine. It would have been a little bit more, probably a little bit more heart wrenching if I would have seen like I was like down to 30 or something. But that's clearly not the case. I have 116 legitimate followers on Twitch. So if you want to follow me over there, you can find me at twitch.tv/Xiagax. Yep, that will be the link. Probably put that in the description. But yeah, I took a break from that because I was plugging away at that, and I was honestly surprised to see I was actually getting somewhere in the world of the internet, because I've spent many years just kind of spinning my wheels and going nowhere, especially in my early years on YouTube, where I quite literally would put out content and I would have no feedback because it was absolute shit. Just the days going back to. I actually went back and I checked some of my old content on the old YouTube channel, the Xiagax archive, where I checked out some of the Halo commentary, and it's so cringeworthy. It's so cringe because it's live commentary over live gameplay, and my voice is just being completely drowned out by the game sound. Oh, man. But at least now I think I'm pretty certain I know how to do some sound mixing. And it also helps to have decent editing software, because I believe I had something like, was it like Roxio Game Capture? It was like some fucking poor man's cheap software. And I remember when I finally told myself I need to get rid of this, because the stupid thing kept crashing on me and I couldn't get anything done on it. So yeah, that was a thing, and I couldn't get any feedback because nobody would watch my content, and probably because I was also not doing anything to take advantage of the YouTube algorithm. So yeah, I was basically just kind of putting out stuff, and nobody would ever know that it was there, and I had absolutely zero online presence. I was nobody. I still am nobody, but I'm getting somewhere, because at least now I'm at 72 subscribers. I know that may sound cringy a couple of years, but if you are watching me, future self, hi, this is where you used to be at. Oh boy, I'm gonna regret saying that, aren't I? But anyhow, yeah. So I've been doing this a long time, yeah, that's what's. But basically, where was I? So the bad news, I was supposed to be getting moved out of my parents' place here what I thought was supposed to be pretty soon, because I've been living with them for the past year after getting out of college, and yeah, I just didn't have the money to go get set up anywhere. So I had to go live with my parents, and I've been doing that for about a year. But at least I was able to find a fairly decent job that paid, something that could actually help me save up here. And I don't have a problem saying what it is, because I don't plan on keeping this job. But I work as an Amazon delivery driver. No, I do not work directly for Amazon. I'm like a contractor, basically. I basically deliver packages, and that's what I get to go do. And boy, is it exhausting, which is kind of one of the main reasons why I haven't been making videos, because it's like going to work. I go to work and I work however many hours. And not only that, but the last couple of months have been a little bit crazy, because the facility we were at, we moved out of that one. We moved into a brand new one. And we had, like, the area that we normally worked in just completely changed on us. I was working downtown, and never again do I want to go deliver down there, because holy crap, it's terrifying, and it's complicated, and it sucks. And yeah, thank God it was temporary. But then, like, literally right after it is Prime Week, which, for those of you that didn't know, well, I mean, actually for the shoppers, it's Prime Day, which is like, well, Prime Days. And that was June 21st and 22nd. So guess what that means? We got increased volume, i.e., we get more work. And the way that it works is that, we get a bunch of packages. We need to be there on time. Otherwise, we get a route taken away. Well, I wouldn't say taken away, but it's given away to somebody else that might possibly be extra. And it's super important to be on time, because there's not a whole lot of room for error before getting loaded up. But yeah, basically we get loaded up, we go out on route, and then we go deliver, and we don't get to come home until everything's done. And in worst case scenario, you don't get to go home until you go help somebody else who is probably a little bit behind, or who just has a bigger route, and you got to go help them so you can, just make it go quicker. Yeah, that's fun. But yeah, basically I was supposed to get moved into a new place, and that didn't happen because, yeah. I think I'm kind of saying this stuff out of order, aren't I? But yeah, basically, yeah, work is like super stressful, and I was supposed to get moved into an apartment as well. A really nice apartment. I'm looking forward to getting into it. And I also, unfortunately, was not told when I was supposed to get in, or when I was supposed to move in. So I was really happy to move out of my parents' place, because that's what's been keeping me from making any kind of YouTube or Twitch content, is because, with them being around, they just really don't understand what I'm doing, and they're also, like, they're not against me doing it, but they're, like, super, like, what's the word? They're, like, they don't care. They just don't care that I do stuff for YouTube. When I hear about people, like, they talk about, like, oh, yeah, my friends and family, they're super supportive of me. I'm like, yeah, good for you. And for me, everyone's just kind of, like, everybody I know is just kind of indifferent to it. Like, they don't care. They couldn't care less that I put stuff out on YouTube. Well, not everybody, but most people. But yeah, basically, a lot of people in my life are basically very indifferent to me making YouTube content, so they pretty much don't care. So that also makes it difficult. So yeah, that's why so with my parents being very indifferent to me making YouTube content, they just don't care if they interrupt anything. They don't care if they get in, they bust through a stream or something. Like I look at them like I'm doing something here. Do you mind? Like, it's like a performance art, and like they just couldn't. They don't care because they don't understand. So that's what the last couple of months have been, as well as work. yeah, so that's what's kept me from making content, but they're kind of basically moving out as well. They're moving out of their own apartment, or, well, they're moving into their apartment, moving out of their house. It is already sold, so if anyone is interested in it, no, you're way too late on that. Trust me, I've tried even getting somebody that I really cared about to maybe consider looking at it, and they never even bothered to respond to me letting them know, hey, there's a house you might want to get. Yeah, it's kind of far away from where you live, but, you know, maybe be interested in it. I don't know. Then again, it is a it's a family home. It's probably too big for one person. So yeah, I was kind of hoping to get moved into a new apartment here so I could get back to making YouTube content, because I couldn't do it because it was, it was constantly interrupted by my parents, and they don't care. So, and in addition to that, when I do have time, I kind of procrastinate a little bit too, as well as just being like dead tired, because holy crap, it's exhausting. So, yeah. I'm just, honestly, I am actually legitimately at a point where I am just, like, super frustrated, because it's like, can I just go back to doing something creative here, and not just my life being about, like, just trying to chase after enough money to get to where I can be a step above chasing after some money, like, jeez. But the good news is, like I said, I don't plan on keeping the day job for forever. I did graduate college. I do have a degree. I can hopefully make use of that. I think I probably just need to readjust some things on the resume, because stupid me seemed to think that $80,000 a year for someone fresh out of college is a realistic salary. I don't think so. I don't think that's good. Probably need to be a little less ambitious, but yeah. Anyhow, yeah, that's what's been going on, guys. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to make any content for the last God knows however. I am sitting on how many Pokemon Y videos that I've streamed all the way back in November. Like, whew. Yeah, that's when I started doing that, and I haven't gotten after that. Man, this is gonna be like the ones Pokemon series that's gonna take forever. And yeah, I'd like to get it done already, so I can maybe move on to other stuff, because yeah, I like doing stuff in series now. I used to do it by game, but now it's like series after series. But yeah, that's what's been going on. Long story short, I have been not able to make any content because I have parents that just don't care about, they don't care about what I do, and they don't care if they interrupt anything. So I've had to wait for them to kind of slowly move out, and work has also prevented me from being able to make any content, because I'm just kind of exhausted. I'm just right now at a point in my life where, dear God, can I just get back to a point where I can make YouTube videos? Because I'm actually fairly confident now. I've seen the growth. I've gotten how many followers on Twitch. I've started to see some growth now just by putting out a couple of videos. I get like maybe 1 or 2 subscribers, and that's the snowball I need. Okay, that's the snowball I need to just start getting somewhere on YouTube. So at least I can get somewhere. Maybe, who knows, maybe I can turn this into a career or something. Holy shit. I've had to wait like that. I'm recording this at like 11 o'clock at night, because once again my parents had to come through here and they had to start moving some stuff out. This is how frustrating this is getting. Oh man. But anyhow, yeah, that's pretty much all I have for right now, guys. I'm sorry I haven't been able to make any content, but this is what's been going on. So anyhow, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.